Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to give you a program or read to you a program called Lotteries, Career, Business, Casino, Financial Speculation. And even to go to the casinos, I will give you a lot of information, when to go, etc. This is for you coming from Leo. So let me shuffle my Kabbalistic card, and it's for the month of November. And the first card that I'm going to pull will be to do with your first 15 days of November, and I'm going to tackle your job area first for you coming from Leo. It's a card that says, as long as you do not expose yourself to risk in areas that you are not sure of, you will be fine. So being impulsive would be a no-no, or taking risk of what you are not used to trying would be a no-no. Play safe with whatever you have been doing, and it should be good enough. Again, I have to say that impulsiveness, hastiness, impatience is going to be a lot seen in you. So in your job area, all these things that I've mentioned can be the reason for getting into a lot of problems. And take the soft approach, don't be over-determined either. So a bit of work on yourself for the first 15 days or trouble will erupt most unexpectedly. Now I'm going to talk to you about your business area. Let me shuffle these cards for the first 15 days of November. Well, it's a card that says the opposition will beat you, full stop. And everything you try to do in chasing for something new won't work. So it's better to just stay put and consolidate, which means get whatever you are doing to be improved rather than adding on some new ventures or some new areas of new business. So anything of a newness, I would say don't bother, and you will do well enough, it says, you'll do well enough if you just carry on the way you are day by day. So play safe would be the message. And now I'm going to talk to you about general finances to see how that's going for you for the first 15 days of November. It's not going too well, by the way, and this simply means that taking a risk, look at the bottom of this card, everything is spilling out. Taking a risk is what you're going to be worried about. It's a card which mentions that you are not clear about the information that's coming to you. So in general finances, you probably are very hasty and impulsive to get going because you taste some kind of a profit. It won't be there. So I'd rather you play safe in general finances. Let's go to the last 15 days of November, and I will start to talk to you about your job. Last 15 days for you coming from Leo. Now this is a magnificent card which I pulled for you. It's a card that says profit is now very close to you. Well, let's talk of job. It's a card that says you can change your job, you can get improvement in your ongoing job. Whatever you say and do is now very welcome in the place of work for you. You'll get all the support you need. So after a bit of a difficult first 15 days, you settle down and do very well in your job in the last 15 days. And it's during this last 15 days that I would encourage you to apply for a new job if that's what you want. Now we'll talk of business for the last 15 days for you coming from Leo. And it's all flowing towards you. Now the last 15 days is when you get very lucky in business. Never mind the exposure to risk, go for it because you got the element of good luck shown on these planets, on this card. So you're going to do something marvelous for yourself in the area of business to show profits, or at least to show an expansion possibility, to attract new partnerships, to have the bank manager smile at you. All that will be happening for you last 15 days. General finances, now the things are growing, all that energy is flowing beautifully. Now what you're doing can overflow to the new things you want, and the new things that you get will overflow to what you are doing. So it's a two-way magic street which is giving you all that help in the last 15 days of November. So perhaps in the first 15 days, plan and plan and plan, and then get into action in the last 15 days. First 15 days plan, second 15 days action. That's how I would advise you to do it in areas of job or business or general finances. Now I'm going to the area, this is for Leo. So I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages in the month of November. And this of course applies to lotteries, career, business, casino, everything like that for Leo. Let's see what your lucky ages are going to be. Oh wow. Well, straight to the fact, I'll say your lucky ages. If you happen to be the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 66 or 75, you're going to be one very lucky person, whether in job, whether in business, whether in lotteries, whether financial speculation. You'll have the magic about you. And if you're not of these ages, don't worry. You'll need to see me for a 90-minute session which will cost you USD 50. And during this session, I will talk to you about a lot of things in all areas of your life based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. But we'll talk about that later. So in the meantime, your lucky ages are these which I've just mentioned to you. And if you happen to be of these ages, get cracking. Financial speculation in all its form, you're going to reap some great rewards. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S. Every month there will be certain lucky dates for some zodiac sign or another. And for you is the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st and the 30th, which will make you so extremely lucky, whether in business, whether in job, whether in lotteries. So bookmark these and tell yourself there's an extra flow of energy where the finances are concerned of your life. So do that. The 3, 12th, 21st or the 30th lucky dates. Now what I've done some homework for you, and using Kabbalistic astrology, I've tracked the planets for the month of November. I've divided the 9 planets into sets of 2. The first set for the first group is 4 planets, the last group is 5 planets. And so I've tracked their movements through astrology. And my notes here say that the first group of 4 planets gave me these numbers: the number 4, the number 13, the number 22, 31, 40, 49, 58 or 67, depending on what lottery you play. I've then gone to the second group of 5 numbers and tracked them, and from there I got the number 7, 16, 25, 34, 43, 52, 61 or 70. These numbers I got using Kabbalistic astrology. Now for the last set number, for you coming from Leo, I'm going to use, let me shuffle this once more. I'm going to use the tarot cards. Well, it's the sunshine time, and so the tarot card says include the numbers 1, 10, 19, 28, 37, 46, 55, 64 or 73, depending on the lottery you play. So the third set I've got through the magic of tarot cards, Kabbalistic tarot cards. So you've got all these numbers. Now what do? Well, you go and get some paper, and I'll ask you to get the paper of your lucky colors. But you won't know your lucky colors unless you've already seen me, and based on your date of birth, time of birth, looking at your palms, I will then be able to tell you what your lucky colors are and what colors you should not use. In the meantime, just choose whatever you want. Then I'll ask you to face your best directions, and you won't now know that unless you've come to see me. And I'll ask you to do this exercise which you're going to do now on your best days, your lucky days, and you won't know that either unless you come and see me. So you see, the 90-minute session will give you all that information just for USD 50. In the meantime, just choose any days that you want to do it on and hope for the best. You are now ready to pick your numbers. You need the energy of your soul, S-O-U-L. How do you tap that? We all have a soul who lives with us from our navel to the head, that area. And that's a fantastic energy that we have. And so you will use your finger magic, and you'll use your thumbs, print, and your fingerprints. Your thumbprints and fingerprints don't belong to you. Yes, they are on your fingers and your thumb. They don't belong to you. They are the code of your soul. Soul doesn't have a name like you and I have a name. It's the code of your soul, and up there somewhere in the universe is a mighty computer, and the soul can be tracked by looking for those fingerprints and thumbprints on the computer to know with whom this soul is. So we're going to tap the energy of the soul by using the soul's fingerprints and thumbprints. You coming from Leo, I would say have your thumbprint and join it to your index finger. This for the month of November, like this. Press them together. When you do that, you're awakening your soul because you've tapped into his code, and you do that. And of course, this is for the sake of lottery, but it can be used for anything. You're walking down the street, you're unhappy, you are not focused, do that. You're at office, you're in business, you are with your loved one, you're not somehow happy, do that to get the focus. You can use it for anything. Can't sleep, do that. And so you will be tapping the energy of the soul that way. It's very important. I have seen people dance with this, sing with this, religious songs with this, and ask them why. They don't know. They say, oh, my guru taught me that to tap energy. No, you're tapping your soul's energy, which is very important. Every soul given to you is your friend. It's not given to knock you down, no. So you'll do that. Take a minute, take half a minute, take 2 minutes. Some people say, can I say a prayer during this exercise of this, doing this? Do that. And you will be then very much in control of circumstances because you will have the energy of your soul. And then go there and pick up one paper. After 2 minutes or 1 minute or 30 seconds, you want to do that. Do this. Open it, and you would have written one number on each of these 2 inch by 2 inch. So the first 2 inch by 2 inch, you probably will write the number 3. Second paper, you'll write number 12. Then you'll write the number 21. Like that, you'll go on each paper, one number. You'll have all that in front of you, and you will have done that. And you pick one number up and you open it, and you got a number written there in your own handwriting, and you will use always the number 21. So I'll write down 21, I'll fold that paper back, put it there, shuffle again. If you need 5 numbers, you'll do it 5 times. If you need 2 numbers, you'll do it 2 times. If you need 7 numbers, you'll do it 7 times. This exercise for one set of ticket buying. Now that you've chosen your number, I'll ask you to go and buy it on your lucky day, and you won't know that unless you've been to see me. I'll ask you to wear your best colors when you do that, because the color that's on us attracts the planet that we want to be attracted to. If it's the wrong color you're wearing or using, then the wrong planet is with you. How could you ever get help? So it's important. So in the meantime, whatever color you're comfortable, whatever day you're comfortable, go and buy your lottery ticket. And we hope it's for the best. So you see, this 90-minute session for just USD 50 is going to give you 9 years of knowing what's going to happen age by age, calendar year by calendar year. It's going to be a solid 90 minutes. And so that's going to cost you USD 50. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me an email, and your palms, your photos of your palms, you will send me through email. And I will get down to getting your next 7, 8 or 9 years perfect detail. And I'll give you a lot of information about your personal lottery numbers, which you'll be using it for the rest of your life. That's going to be based on your date of birth, time of birth, and look at your palms. And I'll talk to you about your lucky colors and your lucky directions and your lucky gemstones and your lucky days. A lot of information given to you. So with all that information, you're going to do very, very well. Okay? So I look forward to an email or some kind of contact through the Facebook or through Skype. Well, until then, thank you and good luck.